kobold.
You've all managed to come together. Who knows how? It must have been explosive when it happened. I'm sure it left the smoking town somewhere. But you've all come together with the shared desire to delve this dungeon. Why? We honestly don't really care. What's at the bottom? We don't know. It's really irrelevant. It's there. It's dangerous. It has things in it. And all 5 of you are staring in front and behind you, where the floor has just dropped out in both directions. Below you see the tumbling stone falling down in the sudden pit revealed in the corridor. And then you hear a distant splash, and then the shrieking of something in the water, in the dark, murky waters beneath you. And a hiss. And then a rumble. And then a crack. And then there's a lurch, and a cloud of dust is thrown up as the walls of the tiny 10 by 10 foot square you are all standing on, with nothing but abyss in both directions, begins to close, inching slowly, so slowly towards the both of you, towards all 5 of you. It's only a matter of time before you are crushed between them or forced to jump off into the unknown waters. Fortunately, it's actually quite a long time, because it really is inching forward. What are you going to do?
Well, there's no way that I came here without a rope, preferably several very long ones, as a resource for gnome. So I think we should start climbing down.
If you don't have a rope, if someone is willing to lend me some blood, maybe one of the demons I summon will have wings. Maybe.
I think Mackey's he's just already cut his arm. Is this enough? How much do you need? I got more.
Perfect. Can I roll for demon summoning to see if I get one with wings?
Yes, so let's have you roll for demon summoning with help from Mackie. I think that is a mad scientist roll there from Mackie. And also, Rundy can roll resourceful gnome to have had rope. So having rope is something a resourceful gnome, resourceful gnome almost certainly is rope. It's only a 5 difficulty on that.
Okay.
Summoning a useful demon. Let's say this. It will be a 10 to get a demon. It will be a 15 to get a useful demon.
I got 15.
All right.
So got 15.
Nice.
It could carry our rope.
All right. So, Favilla has summoned a helpful demon for the situation, where Rundy has pulled out. I assumed you made the 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 7.
Got 7? Okay. So has pulled out a rope. 50-foot rope, of course, because it always is.
Okay,
What
I
demon
guess
did you get?
we can split up. So, he has wings of bat and body of man. So you might have to get a little cozy. They are evil, but they still have feelings, so they smell just...
What is
It smells like a bristle boar.
What do you order?
Compliment.
Does he smell like fire? Because I'd be very happy with that.
As long as you don't mind a little bit of sulfur.
Oh, I am all about that. And I just run over and I just hold on to him for dear life. This is heaven.
Nice ride.
Villa, how attached do you think he is to those wings? you think he's really attached?
Like physically
Yes!
and metaphysically.
Yes! Yes! Mistress! Why have you summoned me? Please answer quickly.
I require your power of flight in order to survive, as well as my accomplices.
The demon perked up when you said flight and survive, but its entire body goes wing slump when you say accomplishes. It's like
future sacrifices to our mutual Dark Lord.
It perks right back up again. Yes, of course, mistress.
Thank you.
Do you need them intact at the end of the flight, mistress?
Oh, no. We tenderize later.
Ah. Well, at least we'll be able to still hear them scream. Okay.
And then I turn to you guys and gesture.
Yes.
I'm still hugging him because I'm just like, yay, sulfur! He looks so uncomfortable now.
Yeah. Yes. Well, shall I deliver this one first, then? And he points down at his waist where it's Daisy is still got a good grip.
I look at her pleasant expression. Yes, no rush. Take your time. We have rope.
It's okay, mistress. I should hurry. It looks like you will be crushed soon. They're still inching at this entire amazingly glacial pace down the center.
Well, I leave it up to your infernal judgment.
Of course.
Can you summon all the fire? All the fire.
If you don't need all your wings, I might be able to whip something up. The
demon jumps, flaps, and flies off quickly.
I point to Mackie. This one takes rope.
Okay. And then flies and lands. And after he flies for, it's only just around the corner ahead of you. When he comes flies around, and then there is another doorway. In front of which is a small platform. But the door itself is closed. It's a stone slab upon which is a bas relief drawing of a screaming skull. And the demon drops Daisy off in front of it, and then reaches down and pries Daisy off of him, and pushes you up against the door, then jumps quickly back off the ledge and flies back. Okay.
You didn't show me how to make fires the way the demons do. Just scream out at him.
As it's flying, it does a basketball, over its shoulder chuck, and a flaming ball of hellfire comes flying down the corridor and splashes against you.
Yay!
She goes, oh, you hear the demon groan as it rounds the corner, and then it's back with the rest of you. All right, so
who is it?
Who wants to ride the demon?
I think Sniff Snout is a little insecure getting help, so he will gesture at his bulk and be like,
now this is a lot of kobolds, so don't drop me, okay? Don't be surprised by my height. I'm very heavy.
Really, mistress? Really?
It will be a bounty for our Dark Lord.
Surely we don't have to wait?
He looks kind of bouncy if it gets too heavy. I mean, he just goes boing, 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 right?
Yes, that's absolutely true, mistress. Allow me, I will bounce him off the water so he may arrive at the end.
Awesome.
Unless you are more comfortable with the rope.
I mean, I never heard you sound like that in my life, and that was so shocking. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know you can do that. That was so,
You guys all have great voices.
that was cool, by the way.
Yeah, he's down for being a cannonball or a bouncy ball.
Yes.
My
He'll curl
dark
up.
blessing.
Okay. So the demon is going to intentionally flub the toss unless somebody helps him. So how does anybody want to help the demon toss Sniff Snout? Or do you just want to let Sniff Snout get bounced off the water and the walls and the ceiling?
I've got a
Maggie's-
clever idea,
Okay.
but I want to hear what Mackie thinks because he's really good at this.
Mackie is just pulling on his book, and he's going to write down some scientific notes as he's wondering how this is going to go.
Okay.
My idea is we're going to tie a portion of the rope up here, tie a portion of the rope to Sniff Snout, then we can just take a piece of cloth and slide all down after.
Efficient. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So Sniff Snout, roll your Kobold Brawler to get uninjured through this rather rough transition. This is a potential danger, but the difficulty is going to be only 10. Okay. And then Rundy, roll your Resourceful Gnome. Again, it's a 10. If you succeed, you can get everybody else across.
At a 14.
No.
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 All right. Tell me how it fails, Rundy.
Well, obviously, it's more than 50 feet, and I should have thought about that ahead of time because the rope snapped as he was bounce balling up and down the whole thing.
All right. So a few minutes as you are so Daisy, as you are luxuriating in the feel of the fire burning, you're deep in your skin in a way no fire of mortal could do. You are suddenly rudely interrupted in your self-immolation when a bouncy cannonball comes flying around the corner with a squirps, and then splats itself against you, smash you up against the door. The door shakes but does not budge, and then it peels slowly off you to the ground, and the two of you are left sharing this narrow ledge.
Nice.
You ruined my fire. How dare you?
Yes, he sadly extinguished you as well.
I give him like the most evil, like sinister look, just like, oh, I'm gonna get you for ruining my fire. No one gets in the way of my fire.
Okay, 3 of
There
you are
will be
left.
more, whether intentionally or unintentionally.
3 of
No,
you are
there-
left on the other side. Sorry,
That's okay.
didn't mean to interrupt.
That's cool.
Oh, it's all good.
I guess I just kind of
Okay, after the
opened my
war-
arms.
Okay.
You know the drill, buddy. I'm gonna fly down with the demon.
Yes, mistress. He leans over. Are you looking for a piggyback ride or a bridal carry?
Piggyback is always fun.
All right. And you climb up on the back between his wings. It beats them hard and flies off down. It is your demon. It does not attempt to betray you. And it drops you off at the other side. Then it looks at you and says, "What shall I do about the other blood bags, mistress?"
If you bring them back in one piece, extra goat next sacrifice.
Of course, mistress. It flies off, reaches down, grabs. Actually, so it's Rundy and Mackie left, right?
We're tiny.
Let's say,
Mhm.
Mackie, are you? Mackie's a gnome, also, right? Mackie's a gnome.
A goblin, right?
Goblin?
Goblin, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, goblin.
So I missed Mackie was a goblin. Reaches down, yes, sees both Rundy and Mackie there. With one giant hand, the demon grabs each of you, smashes you together in one.
Friend hug!
And then
Like
lifts
Looney Tunes.
off. And then drops off in front of Favilla, saying, "Deliver it in one piece as commanded, mistress."
Oh, semantics.
You wanted one piece. I could have whipped something up. We could have been a Voltron of sorts.
My Latin declensions are better. I apologize. My common, not so much. Okay, you may
Then
go
with
back
a
from where you came.
Then with a burst of fire, that it disappears, leaving only glowing embers drifting down to the ground.